Hey there YouTube, this is BK Ludicrous here, little video, and I'm just gonna say that tomorrow will be my 17th birthday, and since I'm like a little nerd, or I wouldn't say much of a gamer, because all I do is play one game, that I'd like it if we can make a giant lobby on Forza where all of us can play and do whatever on. But right now I'm playing Grand Theft Auto because I can't really play any Forza right now online on my Xbox because something's wrong with my internet connection, and I can only play certain lobbies even in Grand Theft Auto. So that means if I want to join a lobby with 20 plus people or something like that, I can't join. It has to be a smallish lobby. I've been having pretty bad luck with it, but thankfully I got inside this lobby. Um, if it's laggy, that's because I'm running fraps. Usually when I don't play, it's about 90 or 80 FPS. But that's just about it. So I'm wondering if I can get some people to join me for a little thing that I planned for my little birthday. Because I'll be awesome to actually, have like a large group of people just so that we can all play and do all these mini games and stuff. Well, I won't say mini games, but more like events. If you guys remember the Team Arrow event thing, just like that with a little more options to choose from or things that we can do. So if you guys want to join, just let me know, and then just look for a lobby that says like it'll be in custom. Just look for a lobby that says BK birthday party or something. I think this guy wants to hop in, but it's too late. Things are already moving. But yeah, just look for a lobby like that, and then or anything with BK, or just send me a message, not a friend request, because you're probably not gonna. It's probably not gonna send because my friends list is usually full because I delete somebody and then add somebody else, and I keep trying to delete them just so I can keep adding other people, but that doesn't really work out too well. So yeah, just do that if you wanna tag along. And also, I've been thinking about making a like an actual movie. I've been listening to all these songs. If you guys remember that one video I made, I'm not talking about the Cops and Robbers video. I'm talking about the one that said "My Forza Life," and you heard all the epic music and whatnot. I was thinking about using that song or those songs to make like some kind of chase or something like that. You like the chase it's either gonna be between some kind of cop chase or some murder revenge slash case thing, because when I was at work I've been thinking about it, and yeah, so I've also listened to the song and it sounded pretty good to me, so I'm thinking about giving it a shot. You never know how it will turn out. It may turn out pretty good. Just gonna drive this tugboat up on here. Alright, some good parking. Reminds me of my driver's test. Yep, perfect. Oh no, I'm sinking. No, 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 no. Come on. Yeah, back in the water I go. Gosh darn it. Anyway, so I mean, I'm not sure if I want to do it or not. I'm not quitting Forza. I just want to play a different game for the meantime, because Forza's been, it's Forza. Not I can't play it as long as I thought I could, because now I'm starting to get pretty bored with it, as you can see. That's why I got Grand Theft Auto for the PC and Xbox. And oh, that was a bit of lag. I would host it for Grand Theft Auto or any kind of computer game. It's just that I'm not sure if many people have this for the PC version or on a Xbox version. There's not really much you can do for Xbox because I barely even play Grand Theft Auto, so I wouldn't know what to do. So I don't know how long I'm going to last in this game for it to blagging out, because my connection's been really, really, really bad lately. I have no idea why it's been this way. It's kind of hard for me to even join the lobby. It took me like 5 minutes just to join this lobby, and it's a pretty small lobby. Well, for comparing it to the computer, it's a pretty small lobby. So, I mean, if you guys would be okay with me making some kind of movie, if I could figure, if I could figure out how to get the video capture thing working, then I can get started. But it'll be a bit difficult to try to find people, because not many people are gonna recognize me, unlike Forza. So maybe kind of hard for me to gather up a group of people who aren't gonna be trolling around or not taking it that serious. Because whenever I make these little movies, I take it kind of seriously, and people act up, and I start getting really mad. So that's one good way to make me mad, is if you don't follow what I say when I'm making this, and it turns out to be like really bad. So I mean, with all the camera movements that Grand Theft Auto offers, I thought it would be really, really cool to actually make, you know, a movie or something out of that. I may do some gameplays with Grand Theft Auto, but the only thing I'm probably going to be doing is just free roam, because that's all I like. But maybe I'll try some other things to make it more interesting for you. I'm starting to go back to circuit racing again, because like I said, oh, well, I ain't working. Drifting is the same old, kicked out lobbies and everything is pretty boring. So once again, I'm just gonna go back to circuit racing for a little bit. Most likely, I've been drifting a lot of bouncer tunes, so I mean those usually keep me going. I just like to drift those because it's funny, hear people's opinions and thoughts about them, because so sometimes people actually claim that I was lagging because they never really seen a bouncer tune, I guess. But that's basically all I've been doing lately. And also, by the way, for everyone who's asked me to do tunes and crap and I didn't do it, I'm sorry. It's just that I get a lot of messages every now and then about people asking to do this and that, and I get kind of confused on who wants this and who wants that, because people send me so many friend requests. So if you're one of those guys who wanted a tune or something and you didn't get it, I'm sorry. Just message me back and I'll see what I can do. But like I said, right now my connection's been pretty poopy, so I probably can't even do it. I'm hoping that tomorrow will be fixed so that I can post the little party thingamajiggy. So if you guys want to join, just let me know. I'll be on the computer just screwing around on Grand Theft Auto, because you know I missed this game. I haven't played it in about a year and a half because my Xbox pooped out on me and wouldn't let me play the disc. But now it's letting me play it for some reason. So, well, that's because I had to buy a new one. But if you guys want to join, just message me and tell me what you think about the idea of making movies on Grand Theft Auto, because it'll be more, I wouldn't say more realistic, but it would look a lot better than it would on Forza. Like, you can actually have people walk in and walk out of places and walk out your car and whatnot. The drifting, I don't know about that. Drifting in this game is pretty difficult because, you know, it's not really drifting games, just to, you know, it's Grand Theft Auto, just do whatever. But those are my ideas. Tell me what you think, and I'll get right on it. Anybody's invited, and the time that's going to start at, I would say 9 p.m. Eastern. If you do not see the lobby, message me and I'll see if I can invite you. Or if once again, if you don't see it again, or if it doesn't work, or I'll message you back, then that means the whatchamacallit, my internet's being crap and it wouldn't let me do it. So it'll be hosted on the day after. So it'll be hosted on Thursday. So that's about it. The ticket has not came here yet, and I'm about to jinx myself, but I think the cop may have let me slide on this one. And I don't know. I guess he must be a fan of Forza, since I mentioned it whenever he asked me why I was like going so fast, and I said because I play Forza, officer. But just to make this video last a bit longer, I might as well give an explanation of what happened. So me and my buddy Mike, we were just zipping around town, you know, just going on a midnight cruise, and we was going down Gulf Road, and you can say Gulf Road is like the mini version of Fujimi. If you live in Ohio, then, well, not many people are going to really know what this is unless it has some kind of picture of it. But yeah, you can say the Gulf Road is just a mini version of Fujimi. We was zipping around that, and then we kept going straight, and so we was heading into this place called Sheffield. And my mom always warned me about Sheffield because people in Sheffield pull you over like real fast, and so I was like, okay. And I didn't know I was heading over there until I remembered. Once we got past the intersection, then we started heading over there, and we flew past them the first time about like, I don't know how fast we were going. We were going pretty fast, and just flew past them. Like, for instance, you know, cat and mouse on Forza. But we was kind of playing cat and mouse in real life, except that we was just trying to see if one another can match each other's speeds around corners. Yes, I know it's stupid and dangerous, but that's just the way I am. So I mean, you know, everybody has their different things that they like to do to get a rush. I mean, some people like to smoke weed or drink or get, you know, do some whatever they want to do. You know, if that's what they like to do, just let them do it. But so I was just doing that. I was having a blast, and then I realized I was going the wrong way. It's like, hey, bro, we got to turn around. So we went to a trespassing area. We turned around, and then boy, okay, so yeah, we turned around, right, and we just flew past a cop like one time, and so I guess the cop just didn't even bother trying to chase us. So we turned around. We started heading back. We was about to turn down this neighborhood road. I wish we would have done that, but there was a semi truck blocking it. And so we kept going straight, and then we flew past him again. And so he didn't have his headlights on, like the cop didn't have his headlights on. And so we kept going, and we got back at the intersection. It was about to turn left. If we would have went straight, we would have made it right back down the Gulf Road. Because if I would have caught a glance of him, you know, it would have been easy to kind of like maneuver out of there. I know I'm sounding very cocky when I say this because I'm saying like, oh, I could just evade any cop I want to. But since I know the area so well, I think I'll have a better chance than just being at a standstill at a stoplight. So what happened was I looked up in the mirror. I was like, hey, look, there goes a cop car. Oh, shit. And so once I seen that cop car, he didn't have his lights on. I was like, oh, well, I'm going down. And so I flashed my my brights at my friend Mike to warn him that there was a cop behind. He didn't really get it because his cell phone was at home charging, so I couldn't call him. So I just decided to sit there for an extra 20 seconds to let him get away because there wasn't okay, well, let's just say there were 2 cops behind me, and yep, there you go. I lagged out the game. Guess I'll just stay here and fly around for a bit. But like I said, my connection is pretty bad. So there were 2 cops behind me. There was a cop in a white car, a cop in a black car, and so I seen them both, but they both had their headlights on. You know, they're trying to be stealthy, and so you know I wasn't stupid. I clearly seen them. I was gonna turn on my camera and turn on the light to show them that I can see you, but I think that probably would have made things worse. Because you know, knowing me, I don't like people sneak up on me like that, regardless of what I'm doing, because I can clearly see you. I always check everything. Like everywhere I go, I check all my surroundings to make sure no one's following me or anything. I'm kind of weird like that, but anyway. So I seen them, and I was like, well, I already knew what was gonna happen. So I signaled Mike that that there was a cop behind us, and I just sat like, well, let's just say this. Once the light turned green, I just sat there for about 20 seconds to let him get away. And then there was a cop that swerved, that was trying to swerve past me, and I started turning left so that I can block him. I did that, and then Mike got away. But sadly, he came back, and that cop was still waiting right behind me. And so, I don't know what he did, but I guess the cop must have. He probably didn't see him, or I hope he didn't, because let me think here. Whenever I got pulled over, and he flew by to check to see if I was okay or whatever, or see what happened, and then that same cop, the guy in the black cop car, was still right behind me, and so. I told Mike just to go, there's another cop behind me, and so he started going. The other cop started pulling off. I'm not sure if he was chasing him or not, but clearly he didn't get caught because he didn't get a ticket as well. But it's been about like 10 days since I've gotten that little ticket thing. I don't know. I don't even know what it was. You know, so far it's not even a ticket because it didn't list a price or what it was for. It was just like a slip of paper that said a bunch of stuff that I had no idea what it was. And I'm not sure if we processed it or it got lost somewhere, so I'm hoping I'll have to pay for it because I'm trying to save up for $1,000. That's my goal. I'm getting there. By the end of this week, I should have about 700, 800, and next week I should have 1,000. So that's kind of my goal. And that's basically what happened. I mean, I guess you can say I took the hit for him. I could have just turned right, but I mean that wouldn't have made any sense because the cop was that close behind me, so there's no point in me even trying to move. If I would have moved, he would have just turned on his lights, got a license plate, and that's it. But I think the thing that kind of offended me the most is when he asked me if he asked me if I stole my car. Like he just straight up like whenever he pulled me over, he came up to my window. He didn't ask me how fast. Do you know how fast you were going? He just said, "Did you steal this car?" And I'm like, really? I just sat there like the blankest facial expression, like saying, "Dude, come on, I'm not even like that." And I guess once he heard me talk, that he just decided to change his mind about about things because he must have thought I was some kind of ghetto black guy that had that super ghetto accent or was going to be ignorant or whatever he was thinking. But I don't know. So it was really, really weird. No one was a lie. I was pretty terrified because, Mom always warned me about tickets and I'm not a fan of trouble. I always like to stay away from it. But, doing something I like to do, I just got to get out there and do it. Like, not many people can stop me from doing that. And I like to drive fast, and there's no harm in it as long as I know what I'm doing. Because usually what I do is, if I'm about to drive fast around an area, I make sure I go through it at least once or twice, just so I know all the bumps and like the road problems. Like for instance, if there's some kind of gravel spots in the road, or some anything here, gravel spots, or I don't know, just about any of those, any gravel spots or damage in the road. I'll make sure to slow down at that part. And usually I just fly past it because I'm confident of myself when I'm confident of my car, and you know that's just how I am. I'm not stupid. Like if I'm going to a new area, I usually slow down. But once I go through it once and I already know where all the bumps are, so I don't fly off the track or the road, then I just basically floor it. I mean, some people may see that as ignorance or stupid because you're going so fast, but we don't have any racetracks in Ohio. I mean, we have a freaking oval, but I'm not gonna go I'm not gonna go and turn left to like for about 10 laps or so, and that's pretty boring. I want like an actual racetracks with turns. That'll be fun. If I always want to push my car to the limit, like go like 100 down the straightaways and brake to like 30 and take like a hairpin or something like that. Like I always want to do that, but I mean, understand racing. I keep it off the streets and keep it off the tracks because that's kind of the best thing to do. But still, that's not how my brain functions. Like my brain's like, okay, just go fast. No one's around. So note to self: don't go by Sheffield no more. And now, I'm everything's all cool now, I guess. But I did for real tell the cop that I for real told the cop that I like to drive fast because I played Forza. So I mean, I guess he doesn't know what that means. If he did, I don't know what would have happened. But he just walked away, and then that was about it. And my stupid self, after he walked away, I said, "Thank you, officer." Like, I don't know why I said thank you, because he just gave me a ticket, and now he's going to pay for this, so that's not really thanking anybody. It's just making my life worse. So, my life's not even that bad anyway. It's pretty good. But that's basically what happened. And every time I look back at that moment, I always process different ways I could have escaped. I could have escaped that. If I would have went straight, because the light was green, we just sat there because we had a turn, and the light was red for the turning. If I would have just went straight, man, it would have been all over. Because I seen him at a far distance too. So I mean, like, this is gonna sound really stupid, but I've always driven with my lights off. Like if I'm on the highway and I don't see anybody by me, anyone behind me, or anyone in front of me, I'll just turn my lights off so I can practice driving. If I didn't have any lights, in case of an emergency, quote, getting chased by the cops, I guess. And if that were to happen, one thing I have to do is just go in stealth mode, just like he did. Turn off everything, drive at a steady pace, and turn down the neighborhood without touching my brakes. Because if he sees those brake lights or sees any kind of reflection from my car, then that's when I get caught. So someone joined. So that's how I can evade them. So if we would have went down Golf Road, there's a bunch of different turns. There's a lot of turns there. There's no way anyone can predict where I'm going. If you've seen like a glance at my headlights, the moment you got there, I would have been down another street and you wouldn't even see me. Plus, turning off everything, like all the lights, I don't think you can see a car, from like 300 feet away or so. I mean, depends. Most likely he'll be having his lights on, so maybe he may see reflection. I don't know, but that's just stupid talk. But that's basically what happened, and I haven't got the ticket yet, so I'm really hoping I don't have to get it so I can save up my money. But I was about to get me this Camaro, but sadly the person who owns it may use it for herself and make it a race car, because there's this place called the John's Garage, and he was originally going to fix the Camaro for her sister, for his sister, but so she's thinking about making it a race car, and if that happens, then I can't buy it because he was gonna make it manual and everything for me. I don't know what engine he said. He said some kind of 307 Impala engine. I don't know. He said it had over 300 horsepower, so I mean that was good enough for me. And since the Camaro IROCs are so light, like they're so lightweight, I think he told me it was a third gen, and I've been hearing that it weighs from 3,100 to 2,900 to 3,100 pounds. I don't know, but I've always liked that car. So right now I'm just waiting it out. If I can't get it, my mom says I can't get any cars on Craigslist because she's afraid the Craigslist killer. So that's funny. All the cars are on Craigslist. I mean, you can find anything on Craigslist. Seriously, you can seriously find anything on Craigslist. So right now I'm just sitting here, just waiting. I'm hoping that she'll let me buy it. I'm just hoping it's not gonna be over $3 grand, because then I can't get it in the summer and I'll have to keep waiting. But if I have to, then at least I'll get the car. But I think $3 grand for a car without the engine is a bit too much, and plus the engine and the crap is already there. So I'm pretty sure the guy who owns the shop, he'll just put it in there for me. I didn't ask him today because he already said that his sister may be using it to build himself a race car. I don't know, like some kind of pace car, NASCAR thing. I don't know what she's gonna do with it, but that's, I guess you can say that's about it. I mean, this is my first little commentary thing. I didn't expect this thing to be a commentary, but I just wanted to explain about the whole incident with the whole ticket. If you guys were wondering, since no one asked, I guess no one really cared, but I just want to explain it anyway, because I like talking about things like that. Makes it feel good. So, that's about it. Subscribe, rate, comment, and it'll be awesome if we can hit 1,000 subscribers on my birthday. We're 6 subscribers away, so if you have any buddies who haven't subscribed yet, make sure you give them a shout and say, hey man, Booty Crust's birthday's tomorrow. Make sure you go check out his channel, subscribe, help him reach 1,000. Because if we reach 1,000, I got a few things I'd like to give away, or I guess you can say give away. But that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little commentary. I'm gonna let this guy fly on a little heli because I don't really have anywhere else to go. So, post it in the comments if you guys want to come here or whatever, or if you have any further questions, and just let me know, and I'll answer them in the comments immediately or as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. See you.